How are we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of luminous 4K screen paint using the ambient light rejection technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. Now in this demonstration, we're talking about contrast, getting real contrast from your projection screen. Doesn't make a difference if your projector has a 10,000 to 1, if it has a 20,000 to 1, even has a 12, I should have went back and said 10 to 12, but let's say 10,000 to 1, 12,000 to 1, or 20,000 to 1. Now my projector I'm using over here in the demonstration has a 12,000 to 1 contrast. But if you're using a screen of this caliber, these light gray screen paint mixes, even a little dark gray, you will never ever be able to achieve contrast. It is not going to happen on your projector. Never. Even if you have it, you're never going to be able to use it. So I did my own form of bare silver screen paint mix. I used all the usuals most of them use. I used a little Christmas glitter, put a little black paint into it because you know this one's a little darker than this one. Put a little black paint into it, and I used some of that Metallica silver just to show you that whatever you put into it, you're still just going to get a crappy picture. And you know, some people, if our technology is not sitting next to it, you would think that the picture looks fantastic. It doesn't. It doesn't. So first things first, we're going to come over and show you the projector I'm using. I'm using my full 1080p projector. This is 4000 lumen ViewSonic. This is 1920 by 1200. Also to the projector is WXGA, and also has a 12,000 to 1 contrast. Now these projectors here have between somewhere 200 to 1 contrast. We have a 400, we have 600, we have 800. Doesn't make a difference whatever projector I choose at 400, even at 200, I'm going to be able to see true contrast. I don't have to spend a lot of money because my projector has a 12,000 or 20,000 to 1 contrast. It doesn't make a difference because the screen is black. So here we are with bare silver screen. Here we are with a Supreme 7. Keep in mind the Supreme 7 can produce images outside on a projector only 1100 lumens. So look at the environment, nice and bright. Let's move away and show you what you are getting from the bare silver screen. Now I like to do the Starfield demonstration because it's just point blank. It's outer space. It's black. That's all you're going to get out of space with white stars. That's it. This shows you exactly what you are getting. If you're getting true contrast or not. Now for those you're going to say, well Ken, guess what? I have a dedicated setup. I'm going to be sitting in the dark all day, so it doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to see any difference at all. And besides, I have a 20,000 to 1, or I have a 12,000 to 1, or 10,000 to 1 contrast on my projector. It's going to look just great. I'm going to be able to pick up true blacks. Well, let's see. Let's see what you are actually getting. So that's what you're actually getting. We'll get a little closer on the screen so you can see exactly what you're getting. So there you are. That's the ashy gray that you're getting, and this is true black that you're supposed to be getting from your projector. Now, like I said, my projector has 12,000 to 1. I'm actually seeing my 12,000 to 1. Even if I had it at 400 to 1 or 600 to 1 or 800 to 1, I'm still seeing better contrast than a projector that would have 12,000 to 1 that would hit that screen. But let me show you something. If I were to turn on one light, now for those of you that don't have dedicated theater setups and you have this in your home, if I were to turn on one light, that's what you're going to be faced with. And that's just one light. There's nothing else in the environment, just that one light. Now I'm going to show you something real quick in this demonstration. First things first, not only we're going to do screen paints, but we're going to do high performance projection screens, and the darker ones at that. So I'm not going to turn the light over there because it's too much of a distance, me going back and forth. We are going to grab, first things first, we're going to grab a Matinee Black by Seymour AV. Let's make that a little better. So that's a Matinee Black by Seymour AV. It's a very dark screen. We're going to put this over here. That could be better if I just peel this off on the top. And keep in mind, I did do this demonstration live on Facebook Live, so if you want to go to our Crystal Edge website, Facebook fan page, you can check out the video demonstration live. We do all backups, of every majority, most of the videos we do, they're done live. That's a DMP Supernova. This right here is an Elite Dark Star 9. It's a Dark Star 9. See how dark it is. Alright, over here we have a Seymour AV 1.2 right there. This is not to put any of these screens down in any way whatsoever. It's just to show that our screen paint produces a true black contrast. Now, against a bare silver screen, you get much better contrast, of course, because the screens are darker than bare silver screen. And then we'll take these same screens and we'll put them right against our, as a matter of fact, let's do this a little bit half and half. Let's take our lights out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Take all the lights out. Lights out. See exactly. Let me get on this side. Better shut on this side. So lights out. This is the screen with the lights out. The high performance screens. Now, let's come over here and let's hit our light over here. And we'll take the AV 1.3, sorry, 1.2. We'll take the Darkstar 9. We'll take a DMP Supernova Blade. Alright, and we'll take the Matinee Black. And we'll put this against our black screen. And we'll put all the lights on. Show you what we get. That's what I mean by our screen produces true black. 100% true black. Now you see, this is what I'm talking about by our screens produce 100% true black levels. And I just put my screen against some of the highest screens on the face of the planet. Well, not on the face of the planet, we got other more high performance screens than this, but like I said, these are very high-end sample sheets. And as you can see, when I get up close, our screen produces a black level, 100% black level. So you are getting 100% contrast, regardless if your projector, even my projector is a 12,000 to 1, it cost me 900 bucks. And if you got it down to a projector that's maybe 200 to 1, you are still going to pick up 100% contrast because the screen is black. Doesn't make a difference. Now, taking these off right now, for those of you who wanted to know if I was going to do some other okay, just go back it up for a minute here because I'm gonna talk something really quick here. So for those you've been asking me questions about, okay, look, okay, so your screen is jet black. What does your screen look like next to a black screen paint mix? Well, that's where I want you to check at the bottom of the comment section. This is a wallpaper screen. Half of this wallpaper screen was coated with a black screen paint mix. So you can see the difference, and it was done on all white levels. So I've done that. I've done it on a piece of black fabric, like so. So you can see the difference. I did one with the Supreme and one with the Superior. Now tomorrow I'll do a demonstration with the black screen we have right here. We got half of this coated with a Supreme 7. The other half is coated with a black screen paint mix. My own version of phony baloney screen paint. This is a black screen paint mix right here. It's using Metallica, it has Pearl Essence, everything in it that you've seen people use. I'm going to show you the difference between that and this screen. Also too, we have a sample sheet, a couple of sample screens we're going to be doing that are going to be coated one side in jet flat black paint. The other side is going to be coated with a Supreme 7 or a Superior, and you'll get a chance to see the difference on how our screens not only produce amazing contrast, but outstanding white levels at the same time. So this separates our technology against other black screens. Yes, we will be doing demonstrations showing the difference between our black technology and other black screens out on the market. So yes, we're doing a lot of side-by-side demonstrations on that. It's very easy to do a demonstration against a lighter screen screen because, like I said, you're going to be able to produce better contrast than a light gray screen. That is a given, bar none, right? But we're going to show you, we're going to do demonstrations against other black screen paints, other black sample sheets, whatever we can get our hands on. We can find a black screen out there and do a side-by-side demonstration. We will show you where our screen produces the highest white levels, even versus black flat black paint, black cheap screen paint mix, or just everyday black fabric. And we'll show you the difference. So I'm going to be fair, I'm going to do both. I am going to do both. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration showing you, are you really getting true contrast from your screen? Because like I said, a lot of people want them OLED TVs. They want that really deep black kind of image. They want to pull out detail. They want to put color pop. They want all that. And they want a screen that's going to be able to produce an image in a fully lit environment where they're not going to be subjected to the dark. So this is where this technology comes in. Like I said, we're the only ones that do demonstrations on this level. And like I said, I thought it'd be nice to do something a little different instead of doing the screen paint. Let's bring out a high performance projection screen sample and show you the difference between the two when it comes to black levels. All right, thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.